martial arts in the Middle East to a completely new level. With Abu Dhabi as a leading global destination, Palm Sports helped establish the city as the world-famous fight island, an achievement recognized by the industry leader, the UFC, over 3 years ago, a partnership which has flourished to this day. With the promotion's champions becoming international superstars, new legends were created and entire countries inspired, as UAE Warriors fought its way into the hearts and minds of communities across the world. After a spectacular half-century of events, now the future is truly in our hands, and we're only getting started.
And welcome to the ADNEC Marina here in Abu Dhabi, where tonight, live on UFC Fight Pass, we present to you UAE Warriors 50, an historic night of fights presented by Palm Sports. 3 world titles on the line here tonight. A special thank you to the CEO of Palm Sports and General Manager of UAE Warriors, Mr. Fuad Darwish, for his hard work and implementation of the great leadership's vision, the team that he has created over the years, and the family we all feel. So now let's get the action started, and welcome to the cage from Karakol, Kyrgyzstan, Summit White Warrior Mamedov.
Well, Simuk, Khamidov, 4 wins and 0 losses. A fantastic grappler, quite a dark horse as well. He's one kind of those fighters that people have underestimated him at their peril, and he's got some incredible first-round submission finishes on his record. Coming originally actually from Istanbul, a truly stunning tourist destination in Kyrgyzstan. Always been on my bucket list. A real young, very top prospect. Actually one of the best bantamweights in Kyrgyzstan. And this is a big opportunity for him. His opponent here tonight, Ulibi Amirjanov, is dangerous. And many other fighters have dodged Ulibi, but Simuk wanted this opportunity. As I said, undefeated prospect coming in here for the opening bout on this landmark historic occasion in Abu Dhabi, coming on short notice. He's a master of sports in grappling, a master of sports in MMA, and I said one of the best prospects in the country coming out of Kyrgyzstan. Heard some fantastic things about this lad, coming up a very tough Russian opponent, but he wants to take these opportunities and grab them by the scruff of the neck. Exciting prospect to open our very first bout here at UAE Warriors 50.
And now let's welcome to the cage, fighting in the red corner, representing Dagestan, Russia, Ulibi Amirjanov.
Well, one of the best in the world, Mohammed Makayev, says that he's a massive fan. And training at Tiger Muay Thai he was with Ulibi Amirjanov, saying this guy is an absolute monster. For any promotion, he would be a huge investment. And you know what? At UAE Warriors, we've invested in Ulibi Amirjanov, and he has paid us back in spades. A real deal. And Mohammed Makayev explains him as that exactly. He's the real deal, amongst the most promising and highly touted young strikers on our roster. This is actually a catchweight bout at 141 pounds. Has a very entertaining and acrobatic style, incredible timing. Actually got a Muay Thai background, but we know how good his wrestling is. A huge prospect combining power and conditioning. A lot of flashy moves, does the footwork and head movement beautiful, technically really good, a real world-class talent, yet to show his stand-up skills properly to the crowd, coming off 2 very quick wins against legit opposition here in UAE Warriors.
Let's get the action started. Our first bout is in the UAE Warriors catch weight of 141 pounds and it's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a wrestler standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 140.5 pounds. He has a professional record of 4 wins, no losses. From Karakol, Kazakhstan, please welcome Samek, the White Warrior, Mamedov. And now his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He is a Muay Thai fighter standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, official weight 140.5 pounds. He has a professional record of 2 wins, no losses. From Dagestan, Russia, let's welcome Amanov. Referee in charge, Dan Movahedi.
Well, significant height advantage going to the Russian. Amanov, 10 centimeters. Don't get the reach on our tail of the tape. Perhaps we can add that for future events. Who knows? This one's going to be a cracker. All right, as you'd expect, some nice respect between Kyrgyzstan and Russia for this fight. Quality recognizes quality. These guys have actually been very respectful through the entire fight week, must be said, at the weigh-ins, at some of the face-offs, at the press conference. All about the business. Oh! Mamedov eats a knee as he goes in for the shoot. Just trying to pick his opponent up.
Bit of a body lock. He's trying to push him against the cage, trying to change levels. He's using the forehand under the chin, so it doesn't let him posture well. Putting the hook outside, keeping the right shoulder. Oh, low blow. The referee interrupts.
Yeah, Simuk immediately recognizes the foul, said sorry. Gets a bit of a grin from Amanov. Not so I'd be smiling if I got a blow to the nuts like that, Ollie.
No, I don't think many people would be. He's tough guys out here. I'm mega impressed at this guy, Mamedov, at 4-0, who stepped in on late notice. It takes some guts and some belief in your own ability to do that.
We sets them, does referee Dan Movahedi. Pitching up against defense. Ugo Maciel, Ollie Thompson, I'm Sam Stevens on your call here tonight, live on UFC Fight Pass for the landmark UAE Warriors 50 here at the ADNEC Marina downtown Abu Dhabi. Nice left elbow from Amanov there. Simuk, though, is really doggedly determined on the single leg. Let's go of it. Good sprawl from Amanov.
This is a real tough battle against the wall. Very technical, great defense so far from Amanov, but relentless attacks from Mamedov on late notice. He must believe in his condition because he's really attacking this wrestling, and it's a really great high-level exchange so far.
Mamedov is using his left shoulder to pin him against the cage, so he's trying to change from one side to the other, trying to find the change of balance of the leg so he can connect his hands and put him down. Mamedov is doing a good job, like he's getting the underhook and changing the side.
Another low blow now. That was that one didn't elicit a grin this time from Amanov. Dan Movahedi, probably going to give him one more and you're going to get a point.
You have to in the end, unfortunately. There's no intent there, but you can't keep taking that risk and throwing that knee up in the wrong direction.
Well, 2 times a charm. A good opportunity for Dan Movahedi to make sure that glove's just a little bit more secure on Simuk Mamedov. Well, this time we get the reset in the center of the octagon. Nice big front kick there from Amanov, just misses.
Oh, took a knee on the way in.
Again, Mamedov takes a knee, but he gets it this time in the takedown.
Yeah, it didn't quite land flush. It's lucky because that was a powerful knee up the middle.
Mamedov is on top right now, but it's still to figure out how to position that against the cage. Khamidov is now going flat on his back. He could use the cage to try to roll his back up. Mamedov is back inside his full guard right now.
You got the closed guard there, which isn't always the best idea against the wall with your head postured up like that.
Nice left.
Mamedov is starting to ground and pound.
Taking the Dagestani fighter to the ground as soon as he possibly could. Here's Simuk Mamedov from Kazakhstan.
That's not something you get to see every day.
No.
Getting a Dagestani to the ground. You're not going to see most of them on their back.
No, we're not used to that. Anyone that watches the UFC and the high-level guys and Dagestani guys are not easy to control.
They're known for that, right? Mamedov is pointing, is scoring in the eyes of the judges. He's on top position, looking for some ground and pound, trying to progress on this position.
Mamedov coming out of Dagestan fighter team for this bout at UAE Warriors 50, even though we know he spends a lot of time at Tiger Muay Thai as well. 2-0 against 4-0, and certainly Simuk having a lot of stones.
For an armbar. It's usually you got an armbar.
He might have that.
Oh, it looks a deep from this
on.
position. Oh, he's not tapping.
Back to full guard. Oh, the armbar's on.
Again, I
Gonna
think he's
slam
got
him.
out of it now. He looks like the elbow's out. But great attempt and a good threat.
Great attempt by Mamedov. Great attempt.
But he just woke him up there and let him know I'm dangerous off my back.
Some nice elbows off the back as well, just to punctuate your point there, Oli. From Mamedov.
He was a little bit static for a few minutes. I wasn't sure what he was going to do off his back. And he's just shown he has got a threat there. He is dangerous.
Very nice.
Mamedov
Elbow again.
back to action. Flattening him on his back and looking for some ground and pound. Repositioning, but don't sleep on Mamedov's guard position. 30 seconds to go, and Mamedov progressing, pushing him against the cage.
It's good discipline from Mamedov. Just nice and careful, not too much. Just see the round out, win the round as he is, and take that advantage into round 2. No risks early in round 1 with dry skin.
Some nice shots now to finish the round strong from Simuk Mamedov. There's some nice times that Mamedov was striking off the back. Some beautiful right elbows now from Simuk Mamedov. Good scoring. There were some nice elbows off the bottom though from Oliveros Mamedov. Looking very dangerous off his back, hunting for the subs and scoring a couple of nice, dangerous looking elbows as well. Great round, back and forth war, very technical in the clinch work up against the fence, Hugo.
Yeah, Mamedov came with his heavy grappling. He came with his wrestling, tried to push him against the cage, tried to put him down early so he can take control of the top position. But he didn't expect Mamedov to have such a flexible mobility with his hips and trying to attack those arm bars. So now he let him know that even if he's on his back, he can attack, he can catch him too.
Mamedov taking 2 knees for those 2 entrances for the takedowns, Oli, though.
Yeah, very risky and showing the amazing reactions and danger of doing that at a high level like this. He managed to secure 1 takedown.
How deep did that armbar look into you, particularly the first one?
He trapped on his tricep, what actually made it tight. Right. I don't know how Mamedov got such a quick reflex to get out of that.
Yeah.
I think the angle was slightly wrong at the end, and he just managed to move his body around a little bit.
His head was pressed against the cage, so maybe that's why.
Left of your screen there, the first title fight. We've got 3 title fights coming your way. That one, Iago Ribeiro from Santa Catarina, Brazil, against Yamato Fujita from Shinjuku in Japan. Massive stacked card here at UAE Warriors 50, befitting such a landmark event.
Yeah, sure is. Are we going to see a nice takedown attempt here? Them 2 knees here have made him realize how dangerous that can be, changing levels against this guy. But not much striking so far. Obviously very aware of the dangerous double leg takedowns.
He's looking for another early takedown, trying to impose his top position on Mamedov. Mamedov came back to the second round, kind of breathing heavy too. Maybe he took a toll on being ground and pounded from Mamedov in the first round.
Yeah, I saw that. Maybe a bit of shock, a bit of surprise.
Oh, he's got the neck.
Got the guillotine. Let's see what he's going to do.
Cranking on it. He's pulling guard now.
It's quite deep.
Here's Oliveros Mamedov.
Looks for it.
He's trying to escape now.
No,
Taps corner back. Oh, incredible submission. Oliveros Mamedov pulls guard on the guillotine choke. Gets it in. We didn't think it was on, but beautiful technique, Hugo.
He's got a crafty ground game from his back. Really, really dangerous. One of those guys that when he sees the opportunity, he jumps on it.
Very clever, like Frank Mir style. He got his left leg around him just to stop him moving around. While he was working it in deeper, and once he was deep enough, he dropped to his back. Lovely finish.
Well, you've got to take something special to hand Simuk Mamedov his first ever professional loss, and it really was a very special submission. Came out of nowhere, beautiful technique, against the run of play, knew he had to take it back after the first round probably went to Simuk Mamedov from Kyrgyzstan. But Ulib Amirjanov, the Russian undefeated Dagestani fighter, just showing pure class.
Yeah, we spoke a lot about his class, and he really showed it there. He had a tough first round. It didn't deter him, and he comes out victorious and goes to 3-0. I think Mamedov coming on late notice, a very talented fighter. We saw how dangerous he was, and we'll see a lot more of him in future.
Yeah, someone's well had to go, and Amirjanov jumped on the opportunity, worked out for him. There was a beautiful guillotine that was really tight.
We're talking about coming on short notice, and Simuk Mamedov had a cracking first round, considering, you know, these fighters are always in fight camp, they're always in shape, they're almost ready. But he had a stunning first round against a highly, highly touted opponent. When Mohamed Makayev says that Amirjanov is the real deal, you've got to stand up and listen, and Simuk took it to him in that first round beautifully. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Movahedi stops his bout at 1 minute 8 seconds of round number 2. For your winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Ulib Amirjanov. To present the award, let's welcome CEO and General Manager of UAE Warriors, Fouad Darwish.
Well, let's take a quick look at your card here at UAE Warriors 50, particularly those top three with a larger font. Yamato Fujita from Japan taking on Iago Ribeiro for the flyweight title. Iago from Balneario Camboriú, originally from Salvador, though, in Brazil. Shakban Alkasov and Tahir Abdullayev, an incredible, massive welterweight title, guaranteed not to go past the first round. And then the royal fighter, Ali Al-Kaisi, the hero from Jordan, one of the most mainstays here, taking on Samuel Bark from Sweden.
Let's welcome to the cage, fighting the blue corner, representing Bishkek, Kazakhstan, Anyela Talktonova.
Well, she's only just turned 18, and Anyela Talktonova from Kyrgyzstan is 5 wins and 1 loss as a professional. Her father, Emil Talktonova, is actually really seen as a founder of Kyrgyzstani MMA. She trains a bit of a mentor with Valentina Shevchenko, who's a friend of her father. And Anyela is pretty much considered the pound-for-pound #1 female contender in Kyrgyzstan, and one of the best, if not the best, in Central Asia. She's fought in one and several well-respected promotions throughout Central Asia. She beat the highly regarded Alexandra Savicheva on short notice and subbed her in the very first round. She's a great grappler. Her father's taught her a real nice mixture of skill sets. Originally from Bishkek, that beautiful and sunny city in Kyrgyzstan, and pretty much she's 1 step away from the UFC. You know, if she gets this fight, 100% she's going to be invited by Valentina to join her team in the US. Only recently turned 18, so she was underage, which prevented her from competing in a lot of other promotions. And her father, Emil, is not cherry-picking opponents. I mean, she's facing Elin Oberg from Sweden, a very tough opponent here, almost as if it's her father's choosing to really put her against the best possible quality opponents to get her that broader experience. She's fought in a lot of amateur tournaments, almost weekly throughout the region. She's done championships in grappling, boxing tournaments, BJJ, as well as these last, I think 7 pro fights actually in the last year and a half. Massive regional prospect. Only loss was to UAE Warriors and global vet Ye Damsio, which was a decision loss in Niza. She's currently on a 3-fight winning streak, and a win over Arbery here would be a monumental achievement for her. In fact, honestly, a win for either athlete in this fight would surely guarantee an airline ticket to Harry Reid International for a shot in the UFC. Still, Anyela Talktonova, a massive, massive talent. Remember the name, because I really think this young girl is going places. Well, whilst we're waiting for the wardrobe adjustments, we can enjoy very unique Kyrgyzstani music. Every time a Kyrgyzstani fighter comes in, I always enjoy the walk-in music.
And now let's welcome to the cage, fighting the red corner, representing Stockholm, Sweden, Elin the Amazon Oberg.
Great to have Elin the Amazon Oberg back in UAE Warriors, amongst the top female MMA strikers anywhere in Europe at this moment. Originally scheduled for a title bout here, but that didn't go that's the way we wanted it in terms of the matchmaking. It's her 4th appearance with us. She's 2-1 in her promotional record at UAE Warriors, currently on a 2-fight win streak, which includes that dominant performance over Deng Miao last year. Just a very fluid output against a cornered opponent, mixing up the strikes so sweetly. And before that, she looked superb against Larissa Carvalho here in 2022. Again, crisp striking. Used to live in Orkish Barrier in Sweden, but now has moved to Italy with a partner, but still trains out of her own fight gym, AGMA, Amazon grade MMA. A Thai specialist, but always improving on the ground. Background is a mixture of wushu, sanchu, and Muay Thai. She likes to attack the legs. She's got some very nice feints, beautiful footwork, great head movement coming in, a really nasty, stiff left jab that's a problem for so many people.
Very calm under pressure, really good counters, strong knees in the clinch, beautiful plum clinch she's got, great clinch work, and dangerous from range.
Let's get the action started. Our next bout is in the UAE Warriors catch weight of 124 pounds and is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She is a wrestler standing 5 feet 2 inches tall. Official weight 123.1 pounds. She has a professional record of 5 wins, 1 loss. From Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, please welcome Anyela Talktonova. And our opponent across the cage, out of the red corner. She is a Muay Thai fighter standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, official weight 123.3 pounds. She has a professional record of 5 wins, 2 losses. From Stockholm, Sweden, let's welcome Elin, the Amazon Oberg. The referee in charge, Sam Amidi.
Well, 8 centimeters higher is Elin. Well, record's pretty darn similar. 5 wins for both fighters. Just 1 extra loss on Elin's record. Purely academic. So we're going to see Anyela want to take it down to the ground straight away. Nice inside leg kick from Elin. And a nice straight right as well, Farbo. Beautiful left hook. Some nice combinations. Flurry of punches and punches from the Swedish fighters. Talktonova look to try and trip her and get her down.
Obvious intentions from the two of them here, isn't there? You can see the fluent striking there early on from the Swede. But now the wrestling clinch didn't look quite as comfortable with her hands up at a distance, but now she's chest to chest. This is where she wants to be.
Yeah, we're seeing a contrast of a grappler versus a striker. I see it's very clear their intentions right from the beginning. So let's see if she can complete her takedown, then see what she can do from the top position as well. Let's see how Oberg would be able to defend it. Let's see if she can deal with that pressure too.
Nice knee. Talktonova didn't look overly comfortable on the feet and the striking at the beginning there. She looked a little bit open and not as fluent and light. But as we see here, she's got it where she wants it now, which is just a gritty, grinding fight against the wall. And she'll be happy here. I'm sure she can do this all day if she needs to. Oberg's going to want to separate and try and get that nice long-range striking off.
Yeah, I feel like she was not being very successful on her feet early in the fight, so she already went straight to the point, closed the distance, started pushing against the cage, trying to put her down early and not give her a chance. She was behind with the striking.
Nice timed separation from Elin. And good balance as well, defending the takedown up against the fence from the Swedish fighter. And they're going to be wary of those nice combinations. That was a good left there from Talktonova in the middle of that, though.
She's got a little bit less range, doesn't she? She needs to just get in a little bit closer. She needs to have slightly shorter on the reach and the arms.
And I think that 10 centimeter height advantage made a difference when those takedown attempts as well. She's nice head control underneath the chin of Elin, but she still was able to get it down. And it was a good balance for Elin Oberg. Teasing that right hook.
Look like Oberg is trying to find the distance to start throwing those strikes.
Yeah, I feel like maybe she's being quite respectful.
Oh, it was a big shot from Oberg there. Nice right. Again, Anyela Talktonova is going for the takedown. Nice knee inside the clinch from Oberg. And nice knee to the midriff again as Talktonova continues to try and get her double clasp, and she does. And she's clasping up against the fence now. She's got the body lock. Talktonova will look for the trip again, but still, Oberg is defending very well.
I think the danger here was Talktonova was a little bit predictable in what she wants to do. So she was repeating the situation over and over again. It's very dangerous. You walk into something.
She's very determined on trying to body lock and try to put her down, but I feel like she has a disadvantage on speed as well. I feel like Oberg is just moving faster. So she's able to predict what she's doing, and then now she's defending 1 step ahead.
Well, Ian was tagging her as she was coming in. I mean, it seems that, as you were saying, Ollie, the game plan is the striker versus grappler classic. Talktonova wants to get her mitts on Oberg and take her down. It eats a nice knee upside in the clinch from Oberg again.
And one more takedown denied, so that takes a lot of your energy as well. How many of those can she put per round?
Oh, that's a great left hook.
left. Nicely timed, getting down, but Oberg gets back up to her feet very well. It was a good duck from Talktonova, and gets her in the seated position now. Is getting on some of the hooks in. This is where Talktonova wanted her. She's still got 60 seconds to work in the first.
And she placed her foot on the back of her leg and just pulled her backwards. It was very clever.
Straight to the choke, straight to the choke. She's against the cage, so it prevents her to go to her shoulder side. That's the side she should use to conclude the submission. And Oberg looks very composed as well. She's defending, she's fighting the hands, which prevents Talktonova to attack the neck. So
You can see that Anelya's father, Emil Talktonova, as I said, the founder of Kyrgyzstani mixed martial arts, shouting out instructions, giving her the countdown on the clock as he continues to look up at the big screen.
that's very interesting that Talktonova is crossing her feet from the back. Like usually we try to put the hooks and not cross the feet because there is an available foot lock from there.
I did spot that. I think maybe where she's just so shallow with it, maybe she can get away with it not so much if she got her more to the shin.
Ewan's trying to turn in here.
She's made the fight scoring more interesting here, though, with this last minute and a half flurry on top.
She's going for the neck again.
Too little, too late, but interesting scoring round, Simon. How'd you see it?
Oh, mate. Some nice damage there from Ilan Oberg. Some good takedown attempts that weren't completed. I still go with Oberg 10-9 on that. I don't think she did enough just towards the end of that round. Scored a very nice takedown. A couple of nice ground and pound shots, but then Ilan really defended the rear naked choke very well and had the best of. I think in terms of unified rules and we're scoring damage, I think some of those nice hooks, that combinations early in the round that Ilan scored, probably gives her the round 10-9. But certainly, Anelya Talktonova, as an 18-year-old prospect from Kyrgyzstan, is really not cowed by the striking prowess of Oberg.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I don't think the takedown gave her any sort of real major advantage. There was no strikes, no ground and pound, and just a back attack that wasn't really enough. And she needs to show a little bit more earlier in round 2.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see if she can prevent those takedowns, and then we're gonna have a definition of what the second round's gonna be like.
In fact, you can see it in Erlen's corner as we got the co-main event graphic in the bottom left. Shakban Alkasov against Tahir Abdullayev for the welterweight title of UAE Warriors. You can see Elan's corner asking her to chop the legs, telling her to go straight for the legs right from the beginning of the round, and she does that. Use that height advantage, start striking from range.
She's loose, isn't she, Oberg? She's very loose and fluent on her feet. Whilst the more sort of stiff wrestling style, Talktonova, just trying to get in close, waiting for her moment. You can see from the hand placement, Talktonova's hand placement is more based off just being safe through these exchanges to try and get in close, as opposed to just like the loose movement of Oberg, who wants to land these powerful strikes.
And she does land a nice right cross as Oberg. What's Talktonova's game plan here, apart from looking for the takedown and eating that left hook as she gets back up? She's looking for the counter and then to time her takedown behind the counter, Ollie.
Yeah, I feel like it's leaving her a little bit vulnerable. She doesn't look to, she's got a little bit of blood from the nose now. And she's not created a threat with her hands, which makes the takedown easy. So when she shoots in, you're seeing Oberg deal with it quite comfortably so far.
Yeah, Oberg's striking just looks so clean. She looks so sharp, and the control distance as well. She's looking for an opportunity to maybe hit her and put her down. So.
Or a big left hook.
Just tags Talktonova as she was looking for the single and it wheeled her around. Nice inside leg kick from Oberg.
I don't think Talktonova is enjoying this round at the moment. She looks a little bit unsure of where she needs to go.
I think even though she's an 18-year-old prospect from Kyrgyzstan, I think she's actually tough as nails. I think she's been in a lot of wars already in her amateur career, and I think that bleeding nose is absolutely nothing for her. I think she's one of the kind of fighter, one I understand, is she'll keep going and going, and Oberg's going to have to finish her. Otherwise, Talktonova will just carry on for days. I think she's that kind of fighter. I don't think let size and stature fool anybody.
Oberg is doing those little low kicks once in a while. That's going to slow down Talktonova's takedown attempts.
Also, training with someone like Valentina Shevchenko, you're pretty used to pretty hardcore kickboxing sparring sessions as well.
She's back to the cage.
Almost like she was pulling guard.
Sometimes if you can't get someone down, you need to pull guard and work with the back, and better than losing and getting pieced up. And so sometimes I like to see that. Sometimes you pull guard because you got to try and win, right?
Yeah, if it's you know, if you tangle the legs, maybe you're gonna be successful winning one of those unusual attacks, the leg locks, etc.
But fair play to Talktonova, taking on one of the best strikers in the female division of European mixed martial arts. You know, coming in here and trying to fight for the single, taking a lot of shots as she does so. Good sprawl by Oberg, doing very well, nicely in the middle. Talktonova gets it down into side control. The crowd love that.
Perseverance and persistence is rewarded.
Beautiful takedown, beautiful top control. She felt in a very, very powerful position right now. Let's see, with the minute 45 left, what she can do to try to get the round back to her.
She has work to do, doesn't she? She needs to do some work now. This has to count.
To steal that round, she's going to have to show some dominance right now, because in the first half of the round, she got pissed up.
Be careful not to get swept. I was doing well with that butterfly guard, Hugo.
She tried to put the hooks, but the positioning of Talktonova was very strong, so she had to go back to close guard right now. And Talktonova, she should try to isolate one of the arms, break the posture, and defend herself as much as she can, because that's a very dangerous position. If Talktonova starts progressing right now, she's going to be on a very good position to ground and pound. So.
Oberg trying a couple of shots of her own off her back. She's a nice left elbow from Talktonova.
Much like in round one, though, Talktonova's got work to do here to try and take this round back off of Oberg, and she's in a great position to do so, but finding it hard to get a lot of joy here. Oberg's doing a very good job of just pinning her down and controlling her arms.
She's trying to take one of the legs in between and progress to half guard, which is gonna, oh, she passed the guard. Strong elbows.
Nice shots.
Strong elbows. That's gonna count for the scoring.
30 seconds.
Yeah, not much time to work now for Anelia Talktonova of Kyrgyzstan. Certainly Oberg did well to keep her guard for that period of time before Talktonova was able to get around.
Knee on the arm, opens some elbows up maybe.
Looking for some kind of keel up, but she's just trying to trap it.
Oberg's very good at just stuffing these attacks and making it ugly and not letting anything clean go through.
Couple of hammer fists just to finish the round from Talktonova.
It's a strong finish to the round. Was it enough for that round? I don't know. That was very close. Maybe close to stealing the round there.
Yeah, that's amazing how calm she stayed, even being so young, being able to capitalize on that takedown, hold up to the top position, you know, try to progress and cause some damage. Talktonova is actually a young prospect, very talented. I think she's got a lot of room to grow, but she is delivering with her strategy. She tried to put her down, was successful with it.
1 minute left to work. This round she had 2 minutes to work. Who knows when she's going to score the takedown. I think she's going to come out like a bull in a china shop, and Elin Oberg is going to have to chop that front leg down and look for some devastating counter combinations like what she was doing in the second very effectively. The claws, the blooded nose. Still plenty to play for. Probably 2 rounds to Oberg in my view. It's going to be a very entertaining third.
I'll be curious to see how the judges will be scoring, if the damage in the first half of the round will count more than the top control in the second half.
Well, similar to the second round, Oberg just targeting that lead leg. Distance between the two. Couple of feints. Very different kickboxing stance styles. Slow feints from Elin Oberg. She's got a very deceptive kind of way of entering the pocket, looking like a slow swaying praying mantis, and all of a sudden the speed catches you by surprise.
Yeah, that's that high-level pace change. You kind of bring the pace down, you bring your opponent's pace down, then you raise the pace up, and it's kind of a surprise element.
Well, Superman punch from Talktonova with the left coming in. Really connecting, but worth a try.
Neither fights are really pushing the action here and pushing for the win so far in round 3.
Well, did that end of that second round, did the takedown and the groundwork, you know, take a little bit out of Elin? Certainly not much activity in reply either from Talktonova.
If I'm Talktonova, I would act with a little bit more of an urgency, because I don't know how the scorecards are coming, so She should try to look for those takedowns early. She's wasting time. And it might be too little too late once you start putting the action.
Yeah, I think she needs to use some blitz attacks. Just punch, 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 punch in. Punch, 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 punch in. And if you get success, great. If you don't, you score well.
Oh, nice knee inside the clinch from the disengage from Oberg as she gets back up to his feet. Nice takedown attempt, but pretty easily stuff from Oberg. I'm still looking relatively light on her feet. Again, a bit of lazy take, a shoot from distance from Talktonova, but at least she gets her mitts on her opponent and takes her down, and now has even more time to work.
I was surprised she got that, weren't you? It didn't look too dynamic.
It was a long way out, wasn't it?
That was, I didn't see that coming. It came from a mile away. Turns out that she got the leg. Maybe Oberg is tired from the last round, so she didn't have a quick reflex to defend it.
If it works, it works. I can't complain.
They're against the cage.
And she's got 2.5 minutes left to try and take this round and make it really interesting on the scorecards.
Referee Mamedov just checking sure there, making sure that the toes weren't in the cage and Elin wasn't using it to her advantage, and she's not. Told in the fighters briefing today that they've got to imagine that fence as a wall and to grab it with their toes, and Oberg's doing that very, very well. Fantastic fighter briefing today by Mamedov and fellow referee Dan Marbahedi, and translated in Russian as well for a lot of our fighters from Caucasus and Central Asia and Russia.
She's in top control, but there's not much of an action here. Right now, got away from the cage a little bit, so let's see if Talktonova can capitalize and cause damage. Oberg is 100% focused on defending, not letting Talktonova progress.
And is doing well to scramble back up to her feet, but got the single. Talktonova has now, she's got her back, she's got just one hook in. She's going to try and get the other one.
That's dangerous for Oberg.
Still 90 seconds left for the Kyrgyzstani 18-year-old to work here. This is not where Oberg wanted to be. She's done well to defend all these submission attempts in the first 2 rounds from Talktonova, but still a tough position to be against a grappler of high levels like Talktonova. She's got the neck.
Dangerous.
Forearm underneath.
It's across her face.
Squeezing.
Got a neck crank, it's not the rear naked underneath.
Close to the chin now.
Shots off the back from Oberg.
I think that's him.
It's on.
Now it's looking deep in his stomach. Sensational win for Anelia Talktonova from Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. Incredible.
Amazing finish. I didn't see that coming, I did not.
Wow. 2 rounds down and gets a Hail Mary takedown from a hell of a distance, a long shoot from out. She insists on the takedown, she gets it, she attacks the back, she gets the neck crank, then she gets the forearm under the neck, then she gets the clasp on, and Elin Oberg taps to this 18-year-old phenom from Kyrgyzstan. Sensational stuff here in Abu Dhabi.
What an amazing character, 18 years old, and that perseverance to have a tough fight like that and keep going and keep believing in the strategy, and in round 3 pulling that off. I'm so impressed with this lady.
And that's her at 18 years old. Imagine when she actually matures and get more tools and start closing the gaps in her game. She pulled it out. I think she was losing on the scorecard. She went for the takedown. She put her down, submit her from her back. That was an amazing.
Now she's going to go out to the US, and then she's going to start sparring and training with Valentina Shevchenko. This young athlete is a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mamedov stops this bout at 4 minutes, 1 second of round number 3. For your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Aniela Talktonova. To present the award, let's welcome CEO and General Manager of UAE Warriors, Fuad Darwish. We'd also like to welcome President of IMMAF, Kerrith Brown.
Well, here's the finishing sequence, guys, with some of the highlights from the round. We're going to see that last takedown. She got the single here. Again, taking shots as she's going, and she gets the trip.
She gets the trip, and then right away she started trying to get a top position. She changed to the back, and that choke was on. Really, really on. She did a good job defending in the first round, but this time she had time, enough time to progress in it. She sinked the right arm in, and then she squeezed under the chin, getting that beautiful submission.
Let's welcome to the cage, fighting in the blue corner, representing Brazil, Lucas Perera.
Well, you can see representing the Astra fight team, fighting out of Balneário Camboriú, Santa Catarina, Brazil. One of the most accomplished Sanda specialists in South America, coming off the knockout of the night at UAE Warriors 48 2 months ago. That superb turnaround after surviving a hellacious first round. And what a hero he is, Lucas Perera. Runs very impactful social projects for disadvantaged children from broken homes in his hometown in Santa Catarina, coming in as a heavy favorite for this fight. Massive local following in Brazil. I'm so happy that he gets another rebook in here. Been doing a lot of strength and conditioning with his mentor Jefferson Fajardo, and his fight prep with Marcelo Brigadeiro, the head coach at Astra. And this kid is a massive talent, a dynamic and devastating striker whose shot selection is some of the best I've seen in this new wave of fighters coming out of that part of Brazil. Kind of expects a striking game in this. He's probably going to clinch up and neutralize the striking. And we know his background in there. He went 4 times to the Sanda World Champs, placed 5th there, being invited to join the Sanda national technical team again and again. Many accolades as a wushu fighter. Just a massive, massive talent. And great to see him here, back in Abu Dhabi.
And now let's welcome to the cage, fighting in the red corner, representing the Philippines, Ariel, the Joker, Oliveros.
Well, another fighter coming in on short notice is Ariel Oliveros, fighting out of Ormoc City in the Philippines, but I think does a lot of his training at Tiger Muay Thai. A brave vet, a UGB MMA contender, 1 Warrior Series vet, 1 Hero Series Philippines vet. I mean, he's been around a fair bit, stepping in on short notice, as I said, coming off a UGB title fight versus one of our favorite Pinoy fighters here at UAE Warriors, Joe Vincent. So he's had 1 win in the past 3 years, so he's coming in very determined to get back into the win column. He's never won by submission, so Lucas's Sanda stand-up start may actually suit Ariel here. Hell of a good chin. Can take one hell of a shot, can Ariel Oliveros. Often goes the distance because he's so darn tough. Making his pro debut against a guy coming in with a lot of pump. Pinoy fighters have a good reputation here in Abu Dhabi, of always putting on a tough fight. Who knows what a derailment of the Sorin hype train will do for this man, Ariel Oliveros.
Let's get the action started. Our next bout is in the UAE Warriors bantamweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a Sanda fighter, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, official weight 135.5 pounds. It's a professional record of 9 wins, 2 losses. From Brazil, please welcome Lucas Perera. And now his opponent across the cage, fighting in the red corner. He is a wrestler standing 5 feet 4 inches tall, official weight 134.1 pounds. He has a professional record of 8 wins, 7 losses. From the Philippines, let's welcome Ariel, the Joker, Oliveros. The referee in charge, Dan Mamedov.
Well, you can see his style is wrestling. I know Ariel's more of a stand-up fighter. Certainly the height advantage going to the Brazilian from Santa Catarina, Sorin Perera. Lucas coming forward, goes bouncing, nice inside leg, quite high up. Oliveros tries to reply with one of his own. Bit of an oblique from Perera. Oliveros is going to be very wary of the blitzes of Perera when he comes forward. Once he's got you cornered, doesn't let you escape. He just turns on the tap of very fluid violence. He goes for the front teep kick.
Not a lot yet from Oliveros. A careful start, eating a few kicks from Perera.
Oh, nasty leg kick checked by Oliveros though.
He's got the longer range, Perera. He's just using it for them kicks early on.
Oh, another nasty leg
Felt that,
kick.
didn't he?
Oliveros did. He's limping a little bit off the back of that one. Oh, it's a nice right, followed by left high roundhouse. Another jumping knee from Perera. One of his signature moves these days.
The neck. No, he didn't want it. He didn't want the neck. He wanted to strike.
Nice sprawl from Oliveros to prevent that.
Oliveros went on desperation takedown right now. Perera's showing very educated defense. Whizzer, split, staying heavy, trying to gas him out.
It was a classic kickboxing move, wasn't it, Hugo? A beautiful right hook followed by a left high roundhouse that put Oliveros on the back foot. Before that, a series of devastating leg kicks as well. But Oliveros looking good here. Good sprawl from Perera, though.
Yeah, very nice spread of the legs there. He had the clasped hands there, which is very hard to bring back, but he spread his base really well. And he's doing well now, just keeping Oliveros' head down.
Now Perera's first priority is always to defend the takedown, trying to make him spend as much energy as he can.
And he is here, he's carrying his weight on his back.
Beautiful split, breaking the posture.
Just waiting for Dan Mulvaney to hoping for a split.
Lucas is looking up to referee Dan Mulvaney, saying, come on, he's not really kind of moving position, there's not much action. But you can't be asking the referee to intervene.
Nice split.
Gets away. Good balance from Sorin Perera. Nice period of reset from Oliveros though, after receiving a couple of nice shots. Nice variety of strikes from Sorin.
Walking him back to the cage too easily there.
Looks like Perera is hitting the left calf of Oliveros. That's what is killing the front leg of the Filipino.
Oh, a nice little slap to the face with the left leg.
Flashy standard kickboxing style Perera. A lot of skills in his toolbox. This young Brazilian from Santa Catarina. Nice combination from Oliveros coming in, just bouncing off the arm of Perera. He's coming forward, going for that leg again. Oh, beautiful shot. Oliveros felt that in his hurt, but he does well to turn Perera back into the fence.
And Oliveros is trying to time it so he can create the momentum, body lock him, trying to put him down. He's not being very successful on his striking against Perera. Keeping him against the cage. He's not causing much damage, but he's trying desperately to put him down, maybe trying to turn around the events.
Nice knee from Oliveros there. Still good sprawl again by Perera.
Perera looks really calm. He's doing the protocol right there. Underhook, changing sides, doing a split.
Some nice shots from Perera. Again, he's got his opponent cornered. It's not a place you want to be. Nice right uppercut / cross from Perera. Oliveros, if he looked at the tape of Serin, should know that he doesn't want his back to the cage, because Perera will just start teeing off at him, and that's exactly what it's doing. Another beautiful high roundhouse from Perera. Oliveros is stuck. What a great knockout for Lucas Serin Perera. Yet again, this kid is on a roll. Amazing.
Was it the knee? Was it the knee? I think it was the left knee come up in the middle there.
That was a vicious knockout, huh? Beautiful. Beautiful connection.
Oliveros is still out for the count as well. Doctor's having a look. I don't know if he's there he is. He's getting up. That's great to see. It was a hellacious shot. Absolutely incredible knockout by Lucas in Perera. Comes over to the commentary position. He promised us a knockout, and that's exactly what we got here in Abu Dhabi. Said in his last incredible knockout victory in Brazil at UAE Warriors 48 that he wanted to come to Abu Dhabi. He wants to fight for UAE Warriors. He wants a consistent contract. He wants to start fighting for the belt. And he promised, and he said back then 2 months ago, I'm going to knock out my opponent in Abu Dhabi. I promise you, that's exactly what it did. Boy, this kid continues to deliver.
He definitely delivered. He had a very calculated, very educated takedown defense, create space. He was taking an advantage on striking throughout the whole fight. He chewed the front leg, and then we create the opportunity, knocked him out.
Wow. It's like I said, this kid is on a roll. He really is.
You can't let this kid back up to the cage wall, can you? It's far too dangerous, them flurries.
We'll just continue to be inspirational to all the children in this charity project back in Balneario Camboriú, where we've met a lot of his kids from his project, and just continues to inspire. Great to see Oliveros back. Always these fighters coming out on short notice, always want to see them come back after a full fight camp. Even more so, I'd like to see the replay of that knockout and see if Oli is correct, see that knee. It was from a difficult position from the commentary booth. But we'll have to look at it another day. We'll see it in just a minute after the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mamedov stops this bout at 4 minutes 36 seconds of round number 1. For your winner by knockout, Lucas Serin Perera. To present the award, let's welcome Vice President of IMAF, Wissam Abu Nader. We'd also like to welcome CEO and General Manager of UAE Warriors, Fuad Darwish.
Well, here's your replay, Oli.
Another one of them shot. That's a sharp early one. That was the early leg kick, the first one. It really hurt. That left foot come up nice and high there. That was the early attack. So that was around. I was beginning the round, showing his athletic ability there and really creating a threat. Unpredictable guy as well, isn't he? Up, down, up, down.
Yeah, just varies it so much. Fantastic striking.
Different angles. Very hard to guess where he's going to go.
Oh yeah, knee inside the clinch, classic Muay Thai.
I think he must have just clipped the chin at the bottom there and did a lot of damage.
A couple of nice follow-up shots.
I feel like he was very dominant through the whole fight. Showed a lot of class, wasn't in any danger.
I've heard that you do some social work with kids in many small towns across Brazil. I think you really have a heart for kids and for those in need. And if you say a few words about that, we'd like to hear.
Fala pouco do projeto social que você tem, o que você sentiu e a força delas aqui para essa luta para você.
Bom, eu tenho projeto social em Balneário Camboriú. Tenho certeza que a molecada deve estar lá agora. Cara, em êxtase, porque eu sei o quanto eu sou exemplo, eu sou referência para aquela molecada.
This fight is very important for him because he knows how he is important for all the children in Brazil, in Balneário Camboriú. He works with more than 100 children that he is the great hero for them. So probably he's gonna influence a good way for the children.
A few last words.
Eu sei o quanto essa molecada se inspira, se espelha, e hoje eu tenho a oportunidade de ajudar a mudar a vida dos jovens da minha região com algo que mudou minha vida, que é o sandá, o kung fu, as artes marciais. Para mim é magnífico.
All right, thank you.
The martial arts changed my life, and now I'm giving the opportunity for everybody to change their lives with the martial arts.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for your winner, Lucas Perera.
Well, that's your third title fight coming. We've seen the other graphics, but now your main event here at Warriors 50, Sweden's Samuel Bach against the Royal Fight.
In a land where dreams come alive and legends are born, where the sands of time meet the modern marvels of humanity, lies a city that reveals its true essence in every step you take. Abu Dhabi, a city where ancient heritage meets futuristic skylines, where one can experience the awe-inspiring beauty of the Arabian desert and the grandeur of architectural wonders. But there's more to it than meets the eye. It is the home of the UAE Warriors, a world-class mixed martial arts organization that showcases the ferocity of the human spirit. Witness the clash of titans as athletes from around the globe assemble in this battleground of warriors. Feel the electric atmosphere as the crowd roars in unison, their collective passion igniting the soul of every warrior in the arena. Experience the adrenaline-fueled battles in Abu Dhabi, where ancient landmarks collide with electrifying mixed martial arts. UAE Warriors by Palm Sports. Download our app to watch past events and access exclusive content. Stay connected with us on social media and visit us on www.uaewarriors.com.
Let's welcome to the cage, fighting in the blue corner, representing Uzbekistan, Mamedov Khamidov.
Well, if you're looking at your fight card and you're wondering why Zubair Zubairov from Russia and Abdullah Kojayev aren't fighting, it's because Abdullah received a neck injury a couple of days ago and the doctors didn't clear him to fight, which is such a shame because we'd love to come to have him back. Meanwhile, Mamedov Khamidov from Bukhara, Uzbekistan, one of the best middleweights in the country and fought for a variety of organizations like One, Brave, ATF, fought for the belt in Niza to the current champion. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu based grappler, very special fighter with an absolute lion heart. One of those fighters just ready to take any fight against anyone, anywhere. Quite a crazy guy. Was mismanaged, I think, a fair bit in the past. He was fighting guys far too bigger than him, and he was still able to get decision victories over them. If he's well managed, he can really go far. A very tall and athletic striker, known for his high-paced striking exchanges throughout. I think 6 out of his 7 wins are via stoppage. Khamidov, 7 wins and 3. Just a very, very entertaining fighter and a massive unit as well.
And now let's welcome to the cage, fight to the red corner, representing Lebanon, Mohammed, the future O'Saley.
Well, talk about massive. Here comes 6 foot 5 inches, Mohammed O'Saley, whose reach often causes massive problems for anyone in the octagon. This is 8th UAE Warriors appearance. His promotional record with us is 5 wins and 2 losses. A long time Dubai resident, so he's got a strong fan base here. Trains between Dubai and Lebanon and Thailand. 5 of his 6 wins via stoppage. Had 2 tough losses in a row here. First Amir Fazli and then Ahmed Sami. Particularly the Fazli knockout affected him, but really looked deep inside himself and approached the Abdul El Wahab Saeed fight in a very philosophical mood, and it worked well for him. getting a second-round TKO, looked fantastic there. And he's sometimes a brutally honest person who I think will be a very good inspirational speaker, but he's got some fantastic outlooks on life, immensely proud of the Beirut community, continues to want to inspire Lebanon, a country that he loves fiercely. Always an entertaining fighter, always hunting for the knockout, and that's what makes Mohamed Asadi such a fan favorite in this city.
Let's get the action started. Our next bout is in the UAE Warriors catch weight of 194 pounds, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is jiu-jitsu specialist, standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, official weight 193.8 pounds. He has a professional record of 7 wins, 3 losses. From Uzbekistan, please welcome Khamidov. And now his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He is a boxer standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, official weight 193.4 pounds. He has a professional record of 6 wins, 2 losses. From Lebanon, let's welcome Mohamed the Future Hosseini. The referee in charge, Sam Amidi.
Well, actually, even though you're 2 centimeters higher as Hosseini, he's given up 2 centimeters in the reach. His striking game plan obviously relies on his reach advantage, but it doesn't have that going into this fight here against Mamedov. Hosseini pushing his opponent up against the fence straight away, looking for home for that left hook as Hosseini hunting straight away. Front kick caught by Mamedov. Oh, some big shots for Khamidov coming in. A nice little left jab as a way of giving himself some space in reply from Hosseini. Oh, some big shots from Hosseini coming in, and some nice big combinations, massive hooks in reply from Khamidov as Hosseini was clinching up. The way these guys are swinging on you, I can't say goes past the first round. A huge front kick from Khamidov.
Nice, aggressive from Khamidov to start the fight.
Khamidov trying the trip, well defended from Hosseini.
Yeah, nice turn from Hosseini there against the wall straight away.
Yeah, got the undercome easily, didn't he?
Khamidov came out so aggressive there in the beginning of the fight. And the lovely front kick went right up the middle on the chin.
Hosseini showing that he can take a shot. Nice knee there. Hosseini now is looking for the double.
He's going to get that with his hands clasped. He has.
Scoots Khamidov away from the fence to get him in a seated position.
I just think that Hosseini tried to put him down. Khamidov should be the jiu-jitsu expert. But he fell in a very good position. Now he's taking control of the back. Khamidov is actually defending very well because he's trapping his arms. But Hosseini is on a top position, so he should be on an advantage right now. Let's see if he can open up the hands and start ground and pounding.
He's got a nice position, that hand free there. Just controlling the right arm to stop him striking the side of his head there. But Hosseini doing a good job of just keeping his weight on his hips.
Trying to put the hooks.
Not letting him stand up. He's got the hooks in now, but legs crossed again, which is, as we know, can be a problem if they see it.
Oh, Khamidov almost turns in.
Flat him on his belly.
The big guys have on your back.
Figure 4 body lock now for Mohamed Hosseini.
Choke is on. Rear naked choke.
He should finish from here.
It's on.
Oh, it's in quite deep. If he cranks it on just a little bit more, he's going to take the tap. Pushing away from the fence is Khamidov.
He's pulling the arm down, but it's going to be tough from here.
Trying to improve the position.
He's doing a good job of trying, though, and not giving up. Yeah, I think
he's going to the good side of the body triangle as well.
It's deep now, it's deep now. I know he's got his chin down, I believe, I'm not sure.
Sadie isn't cranking on it. Doesn't seem he's putting as much as he can.
It's under the chin again
Oh,
now.
he's stretching him out. Oh, nasty angle for the neck now of Mamedov Khamidov. As I say, he tries to finish this rear naked choke. But Khamidov refusing to tap. This Uzbekistani is one tough dude.
Sadie needs to use his hips a little bit and crank upwards.
He should try to be finding the hands instead of trying to punch.
Khamidov reverses him, incredible. And the ground and pound is coming down now from Mamedov Khamidov after escaping a rear naked choke attempt. That was in deep, and now he's looking for the hunting neck for the neck himself now.
Tied arms from Asali from that choke, going for that choke for a good minute, can tie your arms out.
Yeah,
and he's in a spot above him. What a ton of events.
And now the roles are just reversed. Now Khamidov is in a top position, took the back, and now he's causing some damage himself.
Mamedov Khamidov got 90 seconds to work in this position. Getting the ground and pound. Asali trying to get back up to his feet, but he's eating shots as he does so. As Khamidov starts to go to work.
It's crazy how that choke didn't go in and finish the fight. Oh, big shots going over as well. Asali looks a bit deflated from that attack he had, not finish it. Now he's in a lot of trouble.
I feel like he spent a lot of energy trying to finish that choke.
And it can ruin you mentally, can't it?
Yeah, it mentally breaks you. And now Khamidov is in a top position, full mounted, and
this is a problem. This is a problem.
Throwing bones.
Asali uses the cage very nicely.
But, you can't do that. You can't kick the face from there. And that landed clean as well.
Referee Samamidi calling a timeout.
Oh, what a shame. I just think he did that instinctively, and it's a big shot to the face, grounded opponent, as we know.
Asali's writhing around here. He seems to have felt the full effects from that. We're certainly seeing the replay where that shot landed.
It didn't look too good.
Referee Samamidi telling Mamedov Khamidov to go to a neutral corner to stop being coached, and Asali's trying to figure out where he is. Certainly seems to have felt the effects from that blow, or was it a very effective ground and pound from Khamidov that preceded it? Let's look at the replay, guys.
So full mount is throwing the elbows. Asali's just trying to reverse, and he kicked him in the jaw.
I feel like Khamidov may have got the finish without that if he hadn't done that. He might have cost himself the fight there. It's very dangerous when you react like that, unfortunately. And he was doing so well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was doing great. Just
he's still wobbly.
A kick to the face of the grounded opponent.
It was a shin across the face. He's definitely going to play a part in what happens now. He gets up to 5 minutes, I believe, to see if he can continue fighting or not. Or I believe that'll be a no contest.
That was an interesting scramble they just had over there too. That would be a shame if the fight stopped because of the legal blow.
Flush to the face, and
he's up.
He's getting up.
He wants to go. Good man. Good man. We love to see that.
Is happy to say to continue. Mamedov, future Asali from Lebanon, wants to carry on after receiving a kick flush to the face as he was on the floor.
He's going to lose a point, which he should.
2 points.
2 points. I think that's fair. I think he should, because it changes. But I appreciate Asali being back in the fight. I wanted to go.
We've seen it before. This Lebanese fighter has got some serious stones on him. I mean, any other fighter was just rocked from a lot of the ground and pound and the kick to the face, and he wants to continue.
Yeah, they say you can't teach heart.
You know it's 2 points off, right? You know how much impact it's going to have on this fight? None. This fight isn't going the distance.
Yeah, typifying the phrase warrior in UAE Warriors. Big hook and a miss from Mohamed Asali. Mamedov Khamidov, a point down now. Only 30 seconds. Spinning back at fist attempt.
Oh, big shots from both guys.
Massive shots. They're swinging and missing. Couple of shots coming off. Good shot from Asali. Khamidov replying to a couple of big shots of his own. He comes in with a massive straight right. Asali clinches up. Asali continues to come forward. Spinning back heel attempt. Nice shot there from Asali that gets him.
And a cartwheel heel to the head that missed.
Asali finished with some shots to the midriff from the north-south position. Don't know how either fighter is still conscious after those big shots. Asali finishing with some nice ground and pound from the side. A round full of drama, a fair bit of controversy, but a lot of action, lads.
Oh, so much excitement. Khamidov's style was really flamboyant and very strange, and very unpredictable. He has his hands down, then he attacks. He did a spinning heel cartwheel attack there, I believe.
What was that front roll about?
Yeah, he spun his heel over with a cartwheel and ended up on the floor. It didn't work very well. You might see it again, I don't know. Gets his hands very low.
Oh, beautiful front kick from Khamidov there.
But he also has an expression on his face like he doesn't really care what's happening. He's very reckless.
A nice knee again there from Mohamed Assaili. Here's this rear naked choke attempt that I've no idea how Mamedov Khamidov from Uzbekistan was able to survive. It's in deep there.
He toughed it up his way out.
Sometimes you just refuse to lose, don't you? You refuse to. I love that.
I just physically know how he was able to do it. Turning in to Mamedov Khamidov. The front kick again from them both lads, just swinging for the fences. There were several moments in that fight. It was just rock 'em, sock 'em robots. Such an entertaining first round.
It's going to be hard to match that in round 2. Let's hope so.
That was definitely entertaining. That's
I love that.
proper word.
Assaili hopefully recovered from that punt kick to the face now as well. Back in the game.
Both fighters desperate to separate their opponent from their consciousness. Assaili coming forward like he did in that first round. Nice left hook, the right misses. Oh, nice big right there from Khamidov.
He throws a teep from close up to the face with punches afterwards.
Another shot, big shot, the knee up the middle. That's a nice right.
See,
catches the kick. Bit of a trip more than anything else from Khamidov. Yeah, he falls over.
It's more like Khamidov pulled guard.
He kicks at close range, up kicks.
Assaili motions to his opponent to get back up to his feet.
He didn't want to get up.
He didn't want to get up, Khamidov.
Some powerful shots.
Nice shots from Mamedov. Nice covering up though by Mohamed Assaili. Continues to come forward, targets the lead leg. Nice left from Assaili.
Take down attempt. Khamidov a bit weak. Head down.
A bit of a lazy single now. Assaili goes to side. This is where they ended that first round. It was a good position for Assaili, winging the hooks in.
Let's see if he can put the hooks in and then start progressing. Let's see if it works out for him this time. Khamidov definitely came for the show. He's leaving all there in the cage.
Some more shots. One thing, Hugo, we know that Assaili's not going to do is try that rear naked choke again, because we know that Mamedov Khamidov's got a robotic neck.
Definitely made of titanium. He didn't tap for that. Most human beings would have tapped his way out of there.
I'm pretty sure he's going to go for that if he gets a chance. So the neck's always going to be the target.
Khamidov still looks good coming forward.
Oh,
beautiful front kick to the face from Khamidov. But Assaili eats it. Again, a nice combination.
Khamidov's relentless.
Assaili's showing he's got one heck of a chin. He's coming forward, but he's getting tagged as he does so. That front kick again. Nice body shot there from Assaili. Semi-folds his opponent. Goes down to the ground again. Nice ground and pound. So big shots from Assaili. Inside control now is the Lebanese fighter.
Assaili's looking for the guillotine from the top half. Full mount. He could start working on an arm triangle from there.
He was back.
The neck again.
So tempting to go for the neck again, isn't it?
Oh, he's got to go for it.
He's got a body triangle. So now he can start that squeeze once again. Khamidov is defending. He's grabbing his ear so the arm cannot go through. Now the choke is on.
Well, let's see. Let's see if Khamidov
is
on.
He's going to tap.
Surely.
He's complaining to the referee that he lost his mouthpiece.
He's grimacing.
No, he's got his chin down again.
I mean, what does Mohamed Assaili have to do to tap this tough as nails Uzbek?
Oh,
it looks like it's done. He's still there. He's fighting from the bottom position.
He's refusing.
It's not tight. He needs to adjust. He needs to adjust the arm, connect his left arm behind the shoulder on the deltoid, and then he's gonna get a good squeeze.
Incredible.
Trying to see if he can lock it in again as Mohamed Assaili.
He's going for a crank.
Figure 4 body lock, stopping Mamedov Khamidov from turning into his opponent.
He's trying to open the neck with the strikes. He's striking with the right arm so he can maybe get a reaction so he can sink his arm in.
Khamidov trying to turn in, but Assaili follows him.
Khamidov just doesn't give up, huh?
He seems unfazed, doesn't he? He seems unfazed.
Small bits of ground and pound from Assaili. Just trying to stay in control of the ground process at the moment is Mohamed Assaili. Khamidov struggling to escape. Doing well to get back up to his feet, but Assaili's doing around to the side, preventing the escape route.
Yeah, slippery guys now.
And Khamidov is just changing the direction of his defense, so it gets Oseili to lose his stability on the control.
He's got to get up, boy. If you want to fight.
No, it's all done.
He didn't get up.
Referee Samamidi says you want to fight anymore. Referee Samamidi was giving him his mouthpiece and he wasn't taking it either. Great win for Mohamed Oseili, just weathered an incredible storm, and you can see floods of emotion now over this Lebanese warrior. It's really getting to him now as he just walked through hell, and some massive shots, particularly after that first round. Took a hellacious kick to the face as a downed opponent and had the stones to carry on. Took us for the replay because it was absolutely superb, lads. Well, we're going to just see one of our first title fight here before we do so, guys, from UAE Warriors 50. It's Yamato Fujita on your left from Japan against Iago Ribeiro from Brazil. 3 title fights here at UAE Warriors 50. Down here by the waterside in Abu Dhabi at the ADNEC Marina. Incredible, spectacular venue, befitting the fight we've just witnessed. I didn't think it was going to continue after that shot to the downed opponent, and yet Mohamed Oseili wanted to carry on and gets the win in sensational circumstances. Just shown that if you carry on as a down fighter, you can take the win.
That was a beautiful display of toughness by both of these guys, you know. Khamidov is a definition of leave it all there. He went through exhaustion that he couldn't get up to the fight, and Oseili did a good job. Like he went through fire, he got an illegal shot, he came back and managed to pull it out.
Amazing performance.
Made his opponent quit.
I was really surprised he quit there because he looked like there was no quitting him for a long time in the fight. I was very surprised he didn't get up, but he was tired. You could see he was tired. He was brave, but he was tired.
Yeah, sometimes the opponent's just gonna take it from you if you don't give it to him, right? Yeah. So that's what Oseili did today. That was beautiful.
And Oseili could have taken the way out, couldn't he? The injury, he didn't.
He looks
Ladies
aroused.
and gentlemen, referee Sam Mamedov stops this bout at 4 minutes of round number 2. For your winner by technical knockout, Mohamed the Future Oseili. To present the award, let's welcome CEO and General Manager of UAE Warriors, Fuad Darwish.
Well, here's the replay, guys. Talk us through it, because it was just non-stop action, drama, controversy, and violence from the very first bell.
Yeah, flurries and flurries and flurries from Khamidov. He was relentless and he wouldn't submit. Got taken down, got pounded. Oseili fought a really good fight and he was very brave. He didn't take the way out. He could have done. When the gum shield came out, it was a concern here because he seemed to be a little bit more negative than he had been for the rest of the fight. Oseili just persevering and persevering. Good grapple exchange.
Yeah, that was my favorite fight of the night so far. That was very entertaining. Khamidov didn't look to have a game plan. He just came to fight, leave it all there. Oseili was a little bit more technical with his approach as well. It was hard to stabilize the position because Khamidov just didn't give him. So in the end, like, they had a good exchange and then he took it at the end.
Let's welcome to the cage, fight in the blue corner, representing Kharkov, Ukraine, Vladislav Rudener.